Hey everyone, welcome to the show. After 11 months of fighting between Israel and Hezbollah, the United States is leading a group of European and Arab nations calling for a 21-day ceasefire.
The proposal comes after an intense bombing campaign by Israel that significantly damaged the Iranian-backed terror group. Chris Mitchell reports from Jerusalem.
President Joe Biden told reporters the call for a ceasefire is backed by several nations.
We're able to generate significant support from Europe as well as the Arab nations who support this war not wide.
This statement by the U.S., France, and others calls for the implementation of a U.N. resolution established after the 2006 Lebanon war, but does not mention Hezbollah. The resolution forbids the presence of any militias in southern Lebanon. Some reports indicated Israel accepted the ceasefire, but Prime Minister Netanyahu's office issued a statement and said this is an American-French proposal that the Prime Minister has not even responded to. The report about the purported directive to ease up on the fighting in the north is the opposite of the truth. The Prime Minister has directed the IDF to continue fighting with full force. Before leaving for the U.S. to address the U.N. General Assembly on Friday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu emphasized why Israel is fighting this war.
We're determined to return our residents in the north safely to their homes. We're inflicting blows on Hezbollah that they did not imagine. We do it with power. We do it with ruse. I promise you one thing, we will not rest until they return home.
Since October 8th, Hezbollah has fired more than 9,000 rockets, missiles, drones, and UAVs into Israel.
This is the reality of Hezbollah's threat on Israel. If this was a home, the entire family would have been killed, which is why Israel is at war until these people can come back home. There's no evidence that Hezbollah has been willingly leaving the border with Israel. Hezbollah's entire raison d'etre is to invade and attack Israel.
While diplomats work for a ceasefire, Israel appears on the verge of a ground invasion. The IDF moved more tanks to the border and called up 2 brigades of reservists. IDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi told troops they may soon cross into Lebanon.
The goal is very clear, to safely return the residents of the north. To achieve that, we are preparing the process of maneuvering, which means your military boots, your maneuvering boots, will enter enemy territory.
Meanwhile, 2 top Senate Republicans are accusing the Biden administration of holding up weapons and other aid to Israel. A letter from Senator Tom Cotton and Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell states, "We write to strongly condemn your administration's continued delay in providing critical military equipment and weapons to our ally Israel in the midst of an existential war." The weapons include Apache attack helicopters and Mk-84 bombs, which can destroy Hezbollah and Hamas assets in deeply buried tunnels. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.